Hi everybody. Today we are going to do a second factoring lesson. It's a continuation of yesterday's lesson where we were learning how to do the Xbox to do factoring a polynomial. But in this case, the difference between yesterday and today was that yesterday all of your polynomials, the a value was 1, but today the a value is greater than 1. Let's take a look at an example here. So we are going to factor the polynomial 3x squared minus 13x minus 10. So I'm sure all of you can immediately see the difference between what we did yesterday and today. Yesterday, the number in front of the x squared was 1, but in this case, our a, which is a number in front of the x squared, is 3. So our a is 3. Our b, which is the number in the middle, is negative 13. And lastly, our c is negative 10, which is the constant at the end. So now we have our a, b, and c. So here is our x box. Let's go ahead and fill it out. We know that on the on the top is a times c. On the bottom is your b. So let's see what we have. On the top, our a is 3. Our c is negative 10. 3 times negative 10 gives us negative 30. Our b is negative 13. All right, then let's figure out what comes here. So two numbers that multiply to give you negative 30. But if you add them, you get negative 13. It is negative 15 and 2. Negative 15 and 2. Negative 15 and 2 multiply, it gives you negative 30. But if you add it, it gives you negative 13. All right, so let's go ahead and fill out the box now. So filling out the box is the same as yesterday. The very first term, which is in this case 3x squared, comes in the beginning. The very last box here is the constant, which is negative 10. And then on the sides, this comes here and 2 comes over here. Let's fill it out. Negative 15, don't forget your variable x, and 2 and x. All right, so now that we have filled out the insides of the box, we're gonna go ahead and fill out the outside. So now we have to think, what are the two things that multiply to give you 3x squared? So one of them is 3x, the other one is x. Because we know there technically is an invisible 1 here, right? And you could write 1x if you want. So 3 times 1 is 1, x times x is x squared. So now we're going to fill out this part here. So 1x times something will give you 2x. 1x times what will give us 2x? 1x times 2, because 1 times 2 is 2, and x follows. How about here? The very last one. 3x times blah is equal to negative 15x. So 3x times something is negative 15x. So we know this is negative 5 because 3 times negative 5 is negative 15, and the x follows. And then you check at the end, negative 5 times 2 is negative 10, so we know we are correct. And then you just write your answer together. The top is 3x plus 2. The side is 1x, or just x, minus 5. And there we go. There is our answer. Sorry, it is lopsided. And then we're finished. Just one thing. The reason this is can be a little bit more confusing than when a is equal to 1 is because, let's say, you know how in the beginning, before you filled out the rest here, in the beginning when you were figuring out, okay, what are the two things that go here? If you had written 3x here and x over here, notice what happens. So you know how 3x times x is 3x squared. But then you're going to ask yourself, okay, 3x times what gives me 2x? Now that's weird, right? Because 3 is bigger than 2. So then in order for this to be true, this has to be like a decimal number or a fraction. Now that's a little bit confusing, right? 3 times what gives you 2? So then if that happens, okay, where you cannot think of something easy that will multiply to give you the number inside, try switching them. What I mean by switching is try switching the values here and put 3 on the top and just x on the side, just like how we had in the beginning, because then 3x and x will give us 3x squared. But now here, you know that 2 times x is 2x and 3 times negative 5 is negative 15x. So then this works out, right? So if that ever happens for you where you place it a certain way but it doesn't work out, just try switching them. If you switch them, it might work out. Okay? Alrighty then, so I hope that isn't too difficult. Let me know if you have any questions on Desmos or in the Zoom chat box. Alright, bye bye.